Hi guys, my name is Abhi, and I'm a property investor in the Midlands. Well, at the moment I'm not in the Midlands. I'm middle of somewhere, but not in Midlands for sure. So I just wanted to jump in and quickly give some tips on how to avoid voids for HMO landlords. Now, from my point of view, HMOs are one of the most solid and future-proof property rental strategies. Why, you may ask? That's because nowadays people like to live close to the workplace. Our workplaces usually are in the city, and we all know the prices in the city. Rent a house, an apartment is so high. So alternate option is co-living, share accommodation, which gives people comfort of staying in a nice place as well as save some money. Some people stay in co-living spaces to clear up their student loans. Some people live to save for a deposit to buy a house, which is usually outside. So HMOs demand is growing day by day, and people are looking for high standard HMOs, and why it is popular. Now I'll give you some tips on how to avoid voids, and these tips are basically worked for us very well. We were at one point in the business and struggling with voids, didn't know how to fill the rooms. We were trying to manage our own properties, and we learned the hard way. But it did work for us, and I thought it would be nice to share these tips and see what you guys think. Point number one: be available for the customer at their convenience. Now, most of the time viewings are done 9 to 5, which is fine, but it might not be suitable for your working professional customers. So it will be a good idea to extend the hours or have slots after hours. The more viewings you do, the more chances are that your room's getting filled. Point number two: plan how do you want to advertise your room on spare room. Now, there are different methods to do that. First one is you can boost your listing. This way your advert will be on top of your listing. Second one is the bold advert, where your list stands out in bold. Third one is a very interesting method actually, and it works well: pay-per-click. So pay-per-click also intends to go into like a bidding war sort of thing with your competitors. So if I put an advert for 10p per click, and if my competitor comes and pays for the same for his property 11p, 12p, then of course his will be on top of the listing. So sometimes it goes like a bidding sort of war, but it still works. So 3 points how you can advertise on spare room is: first, you can boost; second, you can put bold advert; third, you can do a pay-per-click option. And they all work. It just depends how much you're struggling with your voids and how quick you want to fill. So better try everything. Third point is try Facebook Marketplace. Now, it's a great platform. Strongly recommend that you do a robust due diligence, because what we noticed that we were inundated with messages from Facebook, people want to move in and so on and so forth, but the quality what we found of the customers on Facebook Marketplace was different than spare rooms. I would say spare rooms quality was much better. Invest in professional photographs. Make sure the photos you use to advertise on different platforms are professionally taken. They should be fresh, neat, with ample of natural light. Trust me, it makes a difference. These pictures will be a key to filling your rooms, and they'll be asset to your company and your portfolio. We've also invested in 3D virtual walkthrough tours for our properties. This is a very good way to showcase your property. You will have to spend some money and hire a professional to do this, but again, this is an asset. You don't need to do it again and again. It's done once. Hire a professional photographer to take your pictures, but make sure that the photographs are in different angles and not just rooms, different setups and so on and so forth, to showcase your property with obviously maximum light. And then when professional photographs are done, don't use all the photographs in one go. Each advertisement should be fresh, so keep rotating your pictures. Don't use the same pictures. It needs to look fresh, it needs to look different, it needs to suit the palette of the customer who's intending to move, and it needs to be always different. Also, what I like to think, if I was looking for a room, what will attract me? All these points are good to do if you're really struggling with voids. The more you do, the more chances you have to fill up your rooms. Now, one more important thing, that don't mislead your customers. Pictures should be of your property. Now, a lot of adverts I've seen on spare room is stock photos. They don't represent your property, so you could be in trouble for this. So don't mislead the customer. Make sure pictures you put are of your property, and then arrange a viewing so that they look at the property before they confirm. Nowadays it's a bit tricky because it's all virtual, but virtual can bring you troubles. So make sure that they look at the pictures which are of your properties, and then they arrange a viewing, and they understand this is what we are getting in actual terms. Fifth point, and probably my most favorite point, it is not just about the room. Working for top lifestyle brands plus here at a corporate level, what we have seen is that to achieve sales and increase the revenue, it is not just about the room. You have to create a lifestyle around it. You have to sell the lifestyle along with the room. Description in your advert must portray the lifestyle, such as enhancing quality of life. The pictures we use in our adverts depicts the same story. It's not just about the room, it's also the social spaces we offer. So the entire thing is from the story. It attracts the clients. They want to live in our properties because they know that it enhances the quality of life. Also, you can showcase the area and the attraction and amenities nearby the accommodation. So thank you very much for watching this part 1 of how to avoid voids for HMO landlords. I hope you really like this video. If you do, please leave your comment below, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and please follow us on Instagram. We would really appreciate it, and thanks so far for all your support. We are encouraged to produce more content and share golden nuggets with you guys. So I shall see you in part 2 of the video. Thank you.